Here we go. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, July 18th, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It's Wednesday. It's Happy Hump Day. That's right, my friends. 2 more days till Friday. And have we got a show for you? Starting off with our sponsors, unofficial sponsors. My man Wally Fortier, Wally's aluminum shaping process, not ass sculpting process. That's right, made to order. Whatever kind of design you want, he will make it. I'm telling you, all kinds of sports logos. He's a Broncos fan by trade, but he'll even make a Raiders logo. As much as it'll hurt him. But he can do it, and he will do it. Wow, what was that? And then, of course, to start your day off right, or evening off right, whenever you wake up, need a kick in the butt, my dear friend Crystal Lloyd Dozani's Organo Gold Coffee. Awesome stuff. Got some myself. Amazing. And it costs more, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, well worth the price of admission. All right.
Yeah!
Wow. Folks, before I get to the beer, I have to give a special shout out. My good friend Josh Wyndham, spark chasing badass here in Yeehaw, Texas, where men and the bulls run scared. My friend Josh he gave me this shirt and requested that I bring it on the show. What does it say? That's right. It says Sugar Bombs. And what is that? Abilene Derby Dames. I got it on the back too. I hope.
Whee!
Can we see it in the camera, Delilah? I need your help.
I was supposed to admit I was here, but yeah.
Okay. See, what the Abilene Derby Dames are, instead of Abilene being boring, Derby. Abilene Derby Dames, female roller derby team. Yeah, nothing like watching women beat the crap out of each other. Right, Tails? That's right. See? Great minds think alike. Heck yeah. All right. Now for the beer of the day. Oh, this is definitely a great mind and a great beer indeed. Left Hand Brewery. Longmont, Colorado. The home of my good friend Wally Fortier. Milk Stout. This stuff is truly amazing. I have had this before. First time I ever had a milk stout. What?
I'm going to prime time today.
You going to prime time today?
Yeah.
You want to tell them about it? There, who's that? Hi!
Well,
it's my Delilah. Yes, she's here.
Tails will tell you about it.
All right, Tails, talk to us about prime time real quick.
Well, I heard that it has a whole bunch of fun rides and stuff.
Whole bunch of fun rides and stuff, huh? You gotta speak up a little bit there, Tails.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm hoping that I see the best ride of my life.
I hope so, too. What do you want to see?
I want to go on a roller coaster.
You want to go on a roller coaster? All right.
I hope there's a big one there.
I hope so, too. Folks, cheers and beers to all of you out there.
This will be the first time. This will be the second time I ever went on a roller coaster because I've been on the roller coaster at Gaddy's with my owner.
Oh, that's right. Gaddy's. For pizza. All right, folks. It's time for some birthday shout-outs. Starting right off the bat. This guy from upstate New York. Near Buffalo. I don't remember exactly where. Shoot, I forgot. Worked with him in jolly old England. Crew Dog. My man. Brother Brandon Bob Barker.
Riding patches like a horse.
Wow. Ooh, gotta keep the beer away from Shadow. My friend Brandon Barker. Die-hard Buffalo Sabres fan. And he's also, not as much, he's not a big football guy. He's a big hockey fan. But he does like the Bills. Nothing wrong with that. I like those teams myself.
Yes, get this thing away from you.
Oh, goodness, my ear's about to get contagious.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
You're Shadow, and you got a cut.
Oh, wow, I'm bleeding. Cool.
Look.
Hi. Oh, there he is. Big, fat Shadow with his big, floppy ears. And Tails is riding the pony. All right, well, Brandon, let me tell you something.
He's got the
My good friend Wally Fortier right now is making Buffalo Sabres
I'll
aluminum
give you a
heart.
Band-Aid.
It's about 2 feet wide, about 2
Daddy.
feet long. Amazing stuff. Oh, Daddy doesn't need a Band-Aid. Stop bleeding.
Okay.
So, Brandon, seriously, as soon as, in fact, what I recommend you being on the old Facebook, check out facebook.com/WASPAA, and you'll see the Buffalo Bills logo, Buffalo Sabres logo that he's got going on right now. Pretty impressive. I think you're going to be like, damn, that's awesome. All right. So happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Next on the list, I worked with this guy in California, the land of fruits and nuts. My man, Gordie Wetch. Happy birthday. Hope you're doing well. Like me, big avid Facebook apps player.
There's a white ladybug with black spots outside.
White ladybug with black spots?
Yeah.
I've never seen a white ladybug before.
Well, now you have. It's sort of got a heart spot.
Oh my goodness. An albino ladybug. That is so weird. I've never.
It must have kissed the zebra.
Must have kissed a zebra. Or a prisoner.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, Gordie.
It looks like it has 2 hearts at the bottom of its butt.
I know I haven't been on the old Farmville. Computer's slower than the brain cell of an average Yankee fan. Oh, it's terrible. But definitely still on the old Mafia Wars. I play that religiously. Words with Friends, Scramble with Friends, Hanging with Friends. I play those as well. Shoot me an invite. Feel free. But Gordie, hope you have a wicked awesome day, my friend. I know I'm doing well. I'll party for you if you're unable to. Next on the list. Here's a great man I worked with in jolly old England. Good old Tim Gaydosh. Awesome, awesome guy. Recently came out here to Yeehaw, Texas for a quick visit. Thank you so much for coming out. Dude, I tell you what, man. You and your vocal skills and just your incredible professionalism, knowledge, power, and if I remember correctly, I think you had superior volleyball skills. I know you're like a super gym athlete, walking muscle with a head, but man, it was good to see you again. It really was.
I just figured out that the white and black ladybug is actually inside our window, but behind it's actually
it's in the screen. I know. Well, we won't let it in the house unless you want it to do. Unless you want it in so it could die.
Well,
but yeah, Tim. Good seeing you, man. I'm sorry I wasn't able to hang out with you and party that night. I did have things going on. After all, you know how it is, you know.
Let it die.
But I was definitely there in spirit. And in the meantime, I'll just celebrate for you. Cheers and beers to you, my man. Living in Florida now, enjoying life down there. It's a good place, isn't it? Even though you're one of the youngest people in the state.
I've got a really Halloweenish looking picture.
Oh, Delilah forgot her picture of the day. She wanted to show it immediately.
It's not colored.
All right,
I'm sorry.
Talk about it, folks. Talk about it, Delilah. What is that?
It's a picture of me as a Sonic character as a doll.
A doll, like a voodoo doll?
Yeah.
Oh, Delilah as a Sonic character voodoo doll. That is one freaky looking thing.
And look at her eyes.
Yeah, what's wrong with them? What will happen if you look at her?
If you look deep in her eyes, if she was real, then you'll turn to stone.
Really?
Only if the animals look deep in her eyes, only if the stuffed animals do, then they'll turn to stone.
Well, you know, if I look in the mirror at myself, I turn to stone. It's horrifying. Oh. All right.
Always look at the mirror at yourself.
Not by choice, believe me. Next on the list.
I kind of sort of accidentally showed you the picture.
How about a happy birthday to my man Cliff Garner, comical nav dude that I worked with in jolly old Japan. A great man, quiet fella at the time. Definitely got more vocal as he got older. He's got his own rock band now. And Cliff, looks like you are doing very well, man. You got any albums out there yet? Talk to me, man. Let me know how your thing's going. I've seen your videos, and I need to see more of them. Definitely got some skills.
We're gonna go see Ants and Lights on Friday.
We're gonna go see the Ants and Lights on Friday. A good friend of ours, little tiny age girl Jessica Dickinson, told us about him. And then I asked her today about the Knocking Tombstone. She's like, you have to You have to look that up. She wouldn't tell me anything. She wants it to be all a big surprise. So we're gonna do that, and then I will give her a shout out on the show and let her know what's up. But anyway,
only 2 more days till we do it.
Yep.
And you know why I'm gonna bring tails?
Why?
So that if there were any children spirits there, they could move him around.
Oh, okay. All right, we have another birthday. A man that I worked with in good old Southern Oregon, otherwise known as California. The land
Of fruits and nuts.
of fruits and nuts. You gotta speak up, Delilah. They can't hear you way over there. The land of
Southern
fruits and
Oregon.
nuts. Southern Oregon. Land of fruits and nuts, California.
We're
That's
living in
right.
Southern Oklahoma.
Now, Rick, happy birthday, my friend. Hope you're doing well.
Northern Oregon is Washington, right?
That's right. There you go. But Rick, I'll never forget. 592870.
Hey, Daddy.
Damn good number, huh? That's right. But hope you're doing well, my good man.
Daddy, I've got something. East West Virginia is Virginia, right?
Eastern West Virginia is Virginia. That's correct. See, my daughter is learning extremely well. Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, man, I'm sorry you have to work, but just think.
Daddy,
Pretty soon,
sir,
you'll be done with work and you can have one of these, like I'm doing right now.
Daddy, Patches' butt knocked against the wall.
Of course, what's new? He's a klutz. Our dog face planted while climbing the stairs. Okay, folks?
No, I actually saw it once.
Ugh, dog is a total klutz. Not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Shadow one of the sharpest.
He is.
He still eats toilet paper though.
He does. Alright, anyway, how about some additional shout outs? Now here's a spark chasing badass who
Giddy up.
determines
Hey, Daddy.
priorities and maintenance and stuff like that.
Hey, Daddy, look. Giddy up.
My man John Kaysen. Is it Kaysen or Kayson? I think it's Kaysen.
I tried to rhyme.
But John Kaysen, see, this man's got like incredible artistic skills. He builds plaques and stuff like that, normally for job retirements, things of that nature. Really nice, folks. I mean, these things are outstanding. And he's busy as a, to quote the late, great George Carlin, he's as busy as a dyke in a hardware store. But John, dude, it's a pleasure working with you, man. It really is. A lot of fun.
Giddy up.
We work hard, kick ass, take names, kill commies for mommy. That's what we
You're
do.
lazy.
Anyway, so shout out to you, my man. Enjoy the show. How about a shout out? And I screwed up. 4 days ago, this wonderful, wicked, awesome lady, Mary Evans, celebrated her birthday. I couldn't believe I missed it. We were really busy with stuff. All of us, a whole bunch of people here in Yeehaw, Texas, were busy doing things that day. But 4 days ago, Saturday, July 14th, my good friend Mary Evans celebrated her birthday in dramatic fashion.
Hey, Daddy, look.
And
Daddy, look, they're kissing.
aw, how wonderful.
Ew, my nose is
Mary, cheers and beers to you. And I hope you enjoy the show. I hope you can survive it, because it's a lot of fun. If you ain't enjoying life, something wrong with you. The day ends in why it's a good day. And you know what? I like the Chargers and I like the Padres. San Diego, definitely the best city south of Bakersfield, California. Hell, it's probably the best city in California south of Fresno. The only reason why Fresno is so awesome is because my love goddess is from there. That's right. So, and my in-laws all live there. So, Fresno's a great city.
Oh, my shoe got stuck in the cable.
All right. How about a shout out to my good friend Raina Howenstein. My wife and I absolutely adore you. She's a bubble chasing badass from Japan. We worked with her in Japan, and now you know what she does? She flies on airplanes for a living as a flight engineer. What does she do? While the captain and first officer are looking at the instruments, while they're flying, she's looking at stuff, making sure everything's indicating correctly so that people on the plane have a safe flight to their destinations. How cool is that? Wicked cool. But Raina, like me, you always post goofy stuff. And I will never forget, folks, you ever seen a lady down a beer My friend Raina is a true champion. She hooked it up for my man, our good friend, the late great Rick Replinger. Rep, we miss you big time. Squeeze me. And Raina, that was truly wicked awesome. I mean, I couldn't even do that. And I drink beer every day, just not very much. I'm still a lightweight. But Raina, you are truly wicked awesome. And I miss you. Love keeping in touch with you. It's great. And finally, and I'm going to give this guy a shout out while I bring out the movie of the day. Because Chad Collins, my man, first of all, I hope you get better soon. I know you're sick, under the weather. It's better than being under the dirt. That's right. Or under the grass. Or under the hill.
Or under the shadow.
Or under the shadow, sure. But Chad, I know you've got one of my movies right now. You and I love cheesy, sleazy C movies because it's not even worthy of being a B movie. Folks, the movie of the day, this one is just straight up weird. Look at the title. The God Monster of Indian Flats. Wanted. Have you seen this sheep? Now look at, folks, let me show you what this thing looks like. Okay? Released by Something Weird Video. But basically, this movie came out in 1972. Gaseous vapors from an ancient mine caused the birth of a huge squealing embryo, which is taken to the laboratory of a local mad doctor, where it grows into a monstrous 8-foot mutant sheep. That's right. And it is crazy. This thing is hideous looking. And it spews an orange phosphorus gas. And it terrifies the population. Blows up a gas station. And it even dances with a deranged hippie chick until it's lassoed by cowboys. And then the mayor startles everyone by putting the damaged mongoloid beast on display as the 8th wonder of the world. Wow. Definitely one of the most unique movies ever. So, folks, today's movie of the day, The God Monster of Indian Flats. And I'm willing to bet that my good friend and movie critic, Kevin Sherman, probably hadn't even seen that movie before. And this guy watches movies religiously. Okay?
Patches is definitely my
Folks,
finger.
how about some quick facts, random facts of the day? And we're going right off with this. Did you know that a dust storm is also known as a haboob?
What?
Yeah, I saw that last night when I was doing some research on something.
What?
Haboob. Interesting. Haboob! So when you see a dust storm, just say, haboob! Okay? There you have it. 20 years ago today, July 18th, 1992, Whitney Houston married Bobby Brown.
What?
Yeah. We see how that turned out now, didn't we? Horrible. 1968, I didn't know this. Intel, the company Intel, incorporates. July 18, 1968. Look at how much they've blown up nowadays. 1951, Jersey Joe Walcott became the oldest heavyweight boxing champion ever. 37 years old. That record stood until 1994, when George Foreman, 45 years old, won the heavyweight championship of the world. So that record basically stood for 43 years. Incredible. 1931, Mariposa launched. What the hell's Mariposa? It was the first ever air-conditioned ship. How about that? Marine vessel, okay? In case those that don't know what a ship is. On this day in 1967, heartthrob actor Vin Diesel was born. Yeah, I know you ladies love that guy. But I'll bet I'm better. I am the love doctor. But you can't have me. I'm married to royalty. On this day in 1947, the famous Fortune 500 man Steve Forbes was born. A true genius, business genius. Milestone birthday, 65 years old. So maybe he'll retire now. He probably is. On this day in 1940, predominantly he was originally Mets manager, then Braves manager, New York Yankees manager. He was most famous for. And I've always liked the guy. Loved him even as a Yankee manager. One of the cool Yankees, no doubt. Joe Torre, who was a pretty damn badass catcher with the predominantly the St. Louis Cardinals in the 60s and 70s. Also played with the Mets. But Joe Torre, also a phenomenal manager. And happy birthday, 72 years old, going strong. On this day in 1941, Martha Reeves was born. Huh? Oh, I love you.
Love you too.
Bye, baby daughters. I gotta give kisses real quick. I love you, baby daughter.
Have a good time. I'll have a good.
my chick.
Hey, Daddy. I'll have a good time at prime time.
Yeah, but it helps with the light. Have a good time at prime time. All right. On this day in 1941, like I said, Martha Reeves, Martha and the Vandellas. Songs like Heat Wave from 1963. 1964 was Dancing in the Street. Folks, if you don't know these songs by name, I guarantee if you heard them, you would definitely know them. Motown, phenomenal female vocal group. Lead singer Martha Reeves, 71 years old today. On this day in 1929, Screamin' Jay Hawkins was born. And he died in 2009, 2010, just a couple years ago. 80 years old. Screamin' Jay Hawkins was famous for the 1956 predominantly Halloween classic, I Put a Spell on You. And that song was something else, folks. On this day in 1921, 91 years old today, John Glenn was born. That's right, the first American to orbit space, to orbit the Earth. Did like 3 orbits around the Earth in 1962. Alan B. Shepard was the first American in space, 1961. 94 years ago today, still alive, not in as good a shape as he was just a few short years ago, unfortunately. Still going strong though. Nelson Mandela, and the stuff that man went through from 1962 to 1989, in prison for 27 years in what was then apartheid South Africa, racist. Nelson Mandela spoke out for freedom and equality, just like the late great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King did. And Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years. Amazing. He got out of prison, ended up becoming the president or prime minister of South Africa. Wow. Talk about from bottom to top fame. Tell you what, that was awesome. The best thing South Africa ever did. Get rid of apartheid because it was nothing but a bunch of bullshit. Racism is bullshit. And I hope you all agree with that. You know, we are all equal. We are all equally worthless. Men, women, all races. Period. Dot. End of story. All right. With that said, how about some phenomenal music, folks? This one is. I don't know why I didn't play it sooner. But although it is a gospel, I know it's not Sunday, but it's a gospel song. And sadly, this group only had one release. In 1953, Drummond 4000, and this was the B side. The A side, I'm going to bring out, if I remember, I'll bring it out tomorrow. It is one of the most beautiful ballads I've ever heard. But this one is the flip side, and it is an absolute rocker by the Question Marks. Doo-wop, rhythm and blues, gospel, whatever you want to call it. The song is called Joy in the Beulah Land. And it really rocks. Here you go. Best thing about gospel, it really is the most energizing music out there. Death metal ain't far behind though. Here comes my boys. They love their daddy. Baby, I had technical difficulties. I've only been recording for 20 minutes. I love you. Here we go, folks. How's this, Delilah? This song's got a lot of screaming. I love you, baby daughter. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Tell everybody have a wicked awesome night and day.
Have a wicked awesome night and day.
All right. There's a scream. You like this song? Love it, huh? I have to look up and see if I can find who the lead singer of this song is. Wow. 1953, and we got some screaming. Granted, nobody can ever scream like the late, great Archie Brownlee, lead singer of the Five Blind Boys of Mississippi. Although this ain't far behind, folks. This stuff was incredible, folks. Left Hand Brewery, Milk Stout. Great music like this can help an atheist find God, okay? I'm telling you. What vocal group harmony? That, my friends and enemies, if there's any out there, is truly a thing of beauty. Folks, you know what time it is? It's that time. It's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace. Be a journey. Squeeze me. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebags like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady, Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. And speaking of stupid, I did something stupid yesterday. Now, I gave out shout-outs to all of my daily viewers that have been viewing since the show began January 17th in the year of our Lord 2012. And how dare I forget my good friend Justin Dimmitt. This guy every day watches the show, and not only that, comments on it on my YouTube page, likes it on my YouTube page, because he's got his own YouTube channel, and I will get that, and Hiram 810A. That's right. Justin, dude, I'm telling you, I love you like a brother, and not in a West Virginia or Kentucky type of way. Thank you so much for your support. Every day, man, I talk to you, and it is awesome. You are a true friend for life, undoubtedly. Living in Germany. And, brother, I miss you. We do a lot of charitable work. Fellow brethren, fellow Masons, Master Masons. That's right. That's what we do. All about fraternity and helping others, because in my opinion, that's what we were all put on this earth for, is to help others and help everybody be positively motivated and all that good stuff. Justin, dude, I miss you, brother, and I just wanted to make sure I got this out to you, because man, I cannot believe I forgot to mention your name yesterday. Hey, you know what they say, right? Saving the best for last. That's what I did, right? Didn't mean to. But you know what? Hey, good things come to those who wait. I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Bye-bye. Bye.